This is fairy tale story, or you can take it as old ancient stories from the Greek or Roman Empire. Once upon a time, there was a hero, young man, embodiment of humanity. And like in every great story, our hero fell in love in the girl in his village. And she also found him attractive, and they both became in love and wants to get married. But when the marriage starts, skies open, and from the sky descended on her flying cloud, the goddess, or witch if you want, Mother Nature. And she took our hero's beloved one and fly away back to her cave, to her lair. And our hero, like in every story, to decide to define a destiny, to define the will of Mother Nature itself. And he travel along to the deserts, to the rainforest, to the swamps, to the cold deserts. He eventually stood up at the front of the huge mountain so high that even tops was invisible, hidden by the shroud of clouds. And he started to climb on the mountain, and he climbed almost on the top, and find himself in the entrance of the lair to the laboratory of Mother Nature, guarded by this terrible monster, several-headed dog, or this huge-headed dragon that spilled fire and started to fight against our hero. But our hero defeated the monster, and he entered the lair of Mother Nature. Laboratory full of wonders, full of miracles, where the Mother Nature, embodiment of the nature, the world itself, do all her wonderful magic. And she, because she was omnipotent and all-knowing, she was already waiting on him, keeping his beloved one in small cage in the corner of the cave. And she was ready. And she started to fight with him. She cast all her spells against him. But our hero fight with her in his own courage. And he succeed. He pierced her heart with his sword and defeat and kill Mother Nature. And he opened the cave, save his beloved one, and take her back to their village. And this is where all the stories ends. But this is not the end of the story. Our hero married his beloved one. They became couple. They became intimate. And they start to live together. But soon people from the village and our hero itself discover something strange, something terrifying. Seasons do not change. Leaves do not fall from the trees. Crops do not grow. Chickens do not lay eggs. And people do not have children. Even his beloved one, even when he was intimate with her every night, she didn't get pregnant. And then he realized terrible fact. Mother Nature control everything what happens in our world. And when he killed her, he actually killed this power behind everything. So he traveled back. He crossed all these deserts, all this rainforest, all the swamps, cold deserts, climbed back on the highest mountain, entered the lair of Mother Nature, and now stood in the middle of her laboratory with all these wonders, all this magic, what Mother Nature was doing and did in the past. with her corpse lying on the ground. And now our hero, embodiment of humanity, realize that he need to overtake it. The job must be done by someone. And if he will not do it, then the world will stop work. So he start to look around, he start to thought and teach himself how to do. And more he teach himself, more and more he discover what the Mother Nature was doing. More he realized that she was not evil or cruel, but this is how the things was actually done. And he discovers so much and start to scratching on his head and realize, oh, great Scott, this must be done by someone, and this is so complex and so terrifying and sometimes, many times, so cruel. But only those who do not know what must be done are calling it cruel. Because true was the Mother Nature, was Goddess, was almighty, all-knowing, omnipotent witch. And she knew if someone, our hero, the humanity, will slay her, then humanity will be forced to replace her on her position. And it is our duty, unfortunately, humanity, to replace Mother Nature when we have killed her. And it's task that will, and it is heavy. In this episode, let's talk about one of these miracle wonders, what Mother Nature did. Let's talk about one of the science, what she did and we must overtake from her, and that's eugenics. Controlling, evolving, and planning genetics, not just for other species, like our cows, pets, like dogs or cats, like for pigs or bees or trees, but for humanity itself. It is our duty, and if we will not do it, our world will stop work.